5 things you should avoid when trying to sell your home. Neglecting necessary repairs. A home that's in disrepair can be a major turnoff to home buyers. Even items that you might think are small could be big in a buyer's eyes. For example, a leaky faucet, broken windows, a hole in the wall, or maybe a hole that was newly patched but wasn't painted over or was done with half effort is noticeable to a buyer. And it makes them think like, man, if they didn't take the time to, fix this thing or fix this item, what other issues could there be wrong in the home? You just want to avoid any potential red flags that could be raised in a buyer's mind, even if it's not a red flag in your mind. Just take the time to complete all necessary repairs, even the smaller ones, because they really go a long way in a buyer's mind. Neglecting to stage the home. All right, so first impressions are everything, especially when it comes to a home buyer who's walking in the property for the first time. If you're still living in your home while you're trying to sell it, be sure you take the time to declutter and move any mess out of the way. That maybe include taking down some, very personal items or personal photos or things that are very unique and specific to you and your taste. You want to be able to appeal to as broad of an audience as possible. So when you have, little knickknacks that are very personal to you, it might feel kind of weird and might kind of turn off the buyer a little bit if it doesn't really resonate with them. You really want to be able to make sure that your home, you want to make sure that a buyer can walk into your home and they can see themselves living there. And if you're not currently living in your home, please do yourself a favor and invest in staging the home. Like I said, it can be really difficult for a buyer to envision themselves living in the specific property when it's completely empty. It's really hard to visualize how to put a table or how to put a couch, how to put up a TV, or how to configure the space. And you don't want that being an objection when a buyer is entering your home. That be the one objection that they have is like, oh, I don't know how to configure this space, so we're gonna take that home off of our list. So having the home stage will make it really easy for the buyer to decide whether or not they like the house. You don't want an empty home to be the reason why they don't move forward with your home. Being inflexible with showing times. There's a lot of buyers out there. Everybody has different schedules. You want to be as flexible as possible with showing, whether it be in the morning or maybe a little bit into the evening before dinner time, for example. There's a lot of people who have a lot of crazy schedules. Fitting as many buyers as you can into a day or into a week would be really beneficial to your home sale. It would result in a quicker sale, and it could result in, the best buyer for your home. So when you're listing your home for sale, be sure to work with your agent to figure out a schedule that works for you and the agent to show the property as well. Refusing to negotiate. Negotiation is a natural part of selling your home. You don't want to refuse negotiating because then you'll miss out on a potential sale. And while it's important to establish a minimum acceptable price, you're definitely going to want to be open to the terms of the contract as well, including financing terms, your closing date, and any other potential terms that could come up on the contract. In real estate, anything is negotiable. Lastly, and most importantly, avoid overpricing your home. If you overprice the property when you first go on the market, you're basically just asking for the home to sit on the market. And when that happens, questions start to arise. Buyers start to wonder why it's been sitting. They might think that it is overpriced or something's wrong with the property, and it just gets a really bad stigma that you can't wipe off. When you start to accumulate days on market, there's no resetting that. When you put it on the market, if it comes to 30, 60, 100 days, you can't just take it off the market and put it back on. Once you do, that's day 101, 102. It picks up right where it left off. It's gonna be really difficult to get the best price and best terms possible for your home sale. So avoid overpricing it, work with an agent to establish the market value and go at that value. And when you overprice the property, you might have to drop the price a little bit further than what you want it to in order to get the home sold, and then you end up losing money. So avoid overpricing from the get. Sit down with your agent and look at the market together to help determine a data-driven market price for your property specifically. So selling a home can be challenging and complex, but you can avoid all the stress and all those challenges by avoiding all of these things that I just laid out for you. If you need help or if you're looking to make a move in the future, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you need any help making a move in Chicago, go ahead and give me a call or send me a text message. You can email me. I'm more than happy to help.